much for joining me today. I'm Colleen Klimczak, organizational coach and certified professional organizer. I own Peace of Mind Professional Organizing, LLC. Since 2003, I've been helping my clients live better lives through organizing and organizational and productivity coaching. In addition to organizing and coaching, I support my clients with a weekly newsletter, a weekly accountability and productivity session through professional speaking, blogging, and podcasting. Want to finish strong with me this week? Join me for Finish Line Friday every Friday morning at 9 a.m. Central for a 2-hour productivity session. Drop me an email at colleen@peaceofmindpo.com or follow the Zoom room link in my Instagram or Facebook page. I am going to say Merry Christmas to all of you because this is coming out the day after Christmas. A couple weeks ago, I took a short road trip to pick up my youngest son at college for his Christmas break. He'll be home with us for a month. I take a lot of road trips since my sons and family are sprinkled around the Midwest. And if it's a solo drive, I have a plan to use my travel time effectively. One of my activities on that recent road trip was to listen to my most recent podcast episode. Yes, I do that. I consider it quality assurance. And the other part of that is I like my podcast. I like the format. I like the positivity. I like the message and the length. And in truth, I want to find and listen to more podcasts like mine. So actually, I first listened to the most recent EP podcast hosted by my producer, Chris. Then I listened to my most recent episode, and I talked about prioritizing our tasks using the Eisenhower box. Then I moved on to the Daily Fire from Brendan Burchard through his Growth Day app, of which I am a member. And his episode that day, this multi-million-dollar professional speaker and author and personal development expert, he was talking about the Eisenhower box. And hey, for the record, my episode came out on Tuesday that week, and his didn't come out until Thursday, so I'm just saying. But he was talking about the Eisenhower box. He was talking about prioritizing. And many of his ideas resonated, but one specifically stood out for me, and I need to share. He mentioned that this time of year is so busy and that we need to take breaks so that we don't start our new year exhausted. Yeah. That right there. So we don't start our new year exhausted. So lately, I feel like I've been alluding to this idea, but I don't know if I've been specific about it. In the past few weeks on the podcast, I have talked about maintaining our healthy habits in this busy time and how it's more important than ever to do so. I've mentioned a few ways to handle productivity and self-care in this very busy season. We've looked at how to get things done when all the world is a distraction, and also how to incorporate some holiday joy in there too. In terms of getting things done and also taking care of ourselves, I've suggested delegating what we can delegate to others or deleting unimportant tasks completely, per the Eisenhower box. I also suggested starting your January list for ideas that are good, but that we just don't have time to tackle in December. So we've covered all of those topics in November and December, but I don't think I really mentioned the end goal. So specifically, if I haven't been specific enough, the goal is to survive this crazy season, obviously, and also to thrive. Survival is essential. We've got to survive, but also to be ready to thrive if we're not already thriving. We want to set ourselves up to succeed and not just around the holidays. We're taking care of ourselves and getting things done, personally and professionally, so that we aren't behind or exhausted or feeling ill or depleted when January arrives. Survive the holidays, right? And maintain a level of health and well-being and happiness. Enjoy to do all those things because the job isn't done on December 25th or December 31st. Life continues. What I'm hoping we all can do is not only survive the holidays and maintain whatever level of health and well-being and productivity we seek, but also thrive, flourish. That's next level, right? That is actually making progress in addition to survival and maintenance. I know that that's a lot to ask. I'm not suggesting to tackle a huge work project right now, or to start a rigorous workout routine, or honestly any other unrealistic expectation for these holiday weeks. What I am hoping for all of us is that we have some opportunity this week, this last week of the year, and maybe the first week of January, while the world is still in holiday mode, or the schedules are still a little different than other times of the year, to rest, to dream, to enjoy, and to thrive. I hope that we get to spend some time looking at the lights, drinking cocoa in our PJs, and listening to Christmas carols, because the 12 days of Christmas are the 12 days after and not the 12 days before. Just saying. Maybe we get to spend time with our 2023 planner to revel and take note of our successes and accomplishments from this last year. And hopefully we also get to spend some time with our 2024 planner to dream. Dream some dreams for 2024. Set some goals. So let's take some time to revel, to bask, to meditate, to sleep in. One strategy I have to get things done around the holidays is to get up an hour earlier, and I am really looking forward to resetting my morning alarm to 5:30 or even 6 a.m. instead of 5. I'm looking forward to maybe a couple of days when I don't have to hop right out of bed and head out to a client appointment or start a call. I look forward to having only 1 or 2 things to think about instead of dozens. Maybe I'll get to catch up on the next episode of Reacher. I could only be so lucky, right? I love my clients. I love the service projects I've completed in December. And it will also be nice to slow down and rest and revel and refresh. So let's take a few moments or days to survive and thrive, because we likely need to, but also to start out the new year strong and rested and calm. That's my hope for all of us. Let's be as intentional with our rest and recovery for a little bit as we have been with our productivity and to-do lists for the last few weeks. The new year is a time of transition for all of us. Times of transition are excellent opportunities to make positive change. If it is time to invest in yourself and explore coaching for organizing and productivity, I would love to hear from you. Drop me a line via email at colleen@peaceofmindpo.com or message me through any of my social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Thanks so much, and I will talk to you next week.